And we're back. It took us 2 seconds. We didn't really stop because we need to get to seeing one. I am the fast traveler Pixel Doctor.
I am Fexick, taking the scenic route.
I'm a bug hunting birds with webs, deadlock.
Not
That
ironic.
sounds like a recipe. That sounds like a recipe for failure.
No, I mean,
None
not
of
really.
your webs are electrified.
I mean, there is the.
Oh,
the
right, Galvantula.
I was gonna say there is the bird-eating spider, the bird-eating tarantula. That's a real thing.
Goliath. I actually saw one of those fairly recently. They have one at Moody Gardens in Galveston.
There was. I didn't see it, but there was one in the LA Zoo when I visited there years ago. They also had elephants. First time actually seeing an elephant in person.
Oh yeah, they actually have a couple at the Renaissance Festival we'll be going to next month. A lot bigger than you think in person.
Yeah, no, those things are. Ooh, they are big.
They are massive creatures.
No surprise.
Really cool though.
Extremely. Fuck it.
I'm in giraffes. Giraffes are funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird dudes.
Metal as hell too. Like you got your life cut out for you when it starts with a 10-foot drop.
True. And you fight by using your most vital body part, external body part. You fight with your neck.
Well, they got thick skulls. They're okay for it.
Well, they whip their necks at each other though.
Yes, they do.
How did they not break them?
Well, because they only have 7 vertebrae in their neck. It's not like there's more. Yeah, it's not that they have the exact same vertebrae in their neck that humans do.
It's weird, right?
It's just that the bones are a lot larger.
And thicker, I would imagine.
But yeah, so they whip their heads around, and what they're doing is trying to hit you with the back of their head, is where the horns are.
They're nubby horns.
Well, those nubby horns are still bony and tear shit up, so.
Yeah, I still would not want to be on the business end of them.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Like the only, because I have dealt because back when I lived in our hometown, Zach, I dealt with snakes, I dealt with some large spiders, some very pissed off birds. The only time I had even since moving to Texas, I've dealt with alligators and other things, and I've been perfectly fine with it. The only encounter I've had with an animal where I truly wanted to just nope the fuck out of there was when I first got to Hawaii and had to deal with a wild pig.
Oh yeah, no, do not mess with pigs.
No, not the wild ones either.
No, especially not the wild ones. Those things have no soul and answer to no god.
It's true.
And if you think you're smart, like I did, and you climb up a tree thinking you can wait the fucker out, it'll keep you there for a couple hours, so I hope you brought a book.
They've got nothing but time on their hands and anger in their minds.
Yep, They got a skip in their step and a song in their heart, and that song is death metal, and they're going to bring it to you.
Pop, pop, pop. I'm almost to Olivine.
Can you stop hitting me with 4 or 5 hits with Fury swipes?
Deadlock, you know how things go.
Yeah, I know.
NPCs will always get max rolls on that. We will always get 2.
That doesn't mean I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm gonna just sit there and like it.
Joke's on you. I weigh nothing.
Michael Fable's almost at the level limit already.
I'm going to guess, just based on what I'm running into, that you were talking about grass knots.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, that's how Gengar is. It got so much experience in that last gym that it's pretty much almost at 37.
Yeah, I'm at a third, maybe a fourth of the way to maxing out Clefable right now.
Not bad.
This last dude has a lot of Pikachus. I remember you.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's actually perfect for me right now.
Yeah, he's got 6 Pikachus.
Oh, of course you get the Omni Boost.
Why does Ponyta know Hypnosis?
I don't know, it just does.
Yeah, it's just a move it's always had.
Of all the things for a flaming horse to know.
I feel like it has something to do with the fire mesmerizing you, but that's all I can think.
But then that would be in a lot more fire type moves move pool, which it isn't.
Listen, I'm giving one reason. I don't know for sure, okay?
Charizard needs to learn hypnosis.
I sooner believe it's because of My Little Pony than it would that.
Well, actually, no, yeah, My Little Pony, I think, came out in, like, the 70s.
I wouldn't put it past whatever people recoded this game.
Well, no, that's just a thing that Ponyta has. It's not specifically this game.
Oh god, Delic, I found Hecarim, and he's an Iron Man fan.
Oh god.
Which doesn't really make sense, honestly.
What are you talking
Wake
about?
up and use your damn move.
What, you're telling me he wouldn't be in heavy metal?
He would enjoy the music. I don't think he'd wear it. Alright, I'm gonna start climbing the lighthouse.
Oh, you mean that Iron Man.
Just wear a t-shirt with Nathan Explosion's face on the front. Have either of you ever seen that show?
I don't think so.
What was it?
Metalocalypse.
I've seen
an
episode or two. Not a huge fan.
It's not my favorite show, but I still find it funnier than it has any business being.
I am storming the lighthouse, which, by the way, lighthouses, I don't know why, I vibe with them. I like lighthouses.
Probably because you and I both grew up next to one.
That might have something to do with it. It's not like I went to it that often, though.
I used to bring dates there. It was fun.
They're just cool.
Forgot about the.
I can't tell you why. They just are.
Well, apparently Scyther makes mincemeat of them.
Scyther makes mincemeat of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, also, wouldn't you have 105 power move?
Superpower?
No, are you using double
105,
hit?
not 120. Yeah.
Yeah, he's using double hit and from the technician boost to get stronger.
That's right.
And then I have to kill every single one of these Pikachus, or otherwise I'm just probably going to die to a single Thunderbolt.
So then you've also got Bug Bite and Wing Attack, yes?
I have Aerial Ace, not Wing Attack, and I do not have Bug Bite. I do not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wing Attack would be better if it had some sort of secondary effect to it.
The only thing Wing Attack's got going for it is you can use it 35 friggin' times.
That's, yeah.
Yes.
Well, because what's its
but
power?
Considering
50?
how some people just really love to make you miss moves with either Sand Attack or
Aerial Ace is the better bet. Yeah, you can still use it 20 times. That's not bad.
I mean,
yeah,
because what's Aerial Ace is 60 power, right? And then Wing Attack's what, 30 or 50?
No, they're both 60.
Oh, they're both 60. Well, then yeah, there's no reason to use Wing Attack over it aside from having more times to use it.
Yeah, their power is exactly the same. Oh, thick meat. Dude, I'm just trying to get to the Pokemon Center.
I would love to get to the Pokemon Center and heal up my Crocodile.
These stupid bird keepers are keeping me from it. Whatever.
I'm just scaling the lighthouse.
All the better when I drop rocks on you, sir.
Yeah, I actually need it. Unfortunately, we cannot start going to the Safari Zone until after we beat Chuck.
That's fine, because, like I said, I need to get there, so...
I can deal with Chuck.
Child, do you have something to say about lighthouses? Or Chuck, perhaps?
Get away in, boy. What you got? No, he's gonna grab the bottle? Okay. Hi there.
We'll show him this channel when he gets older, and we have video logs of some audio logs of him growing up.
Yeah, assuming the societal collapse and the fall of the internet hasn't happened by then, I will make sure to do that.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know I'm actually not sure which the first video that we heard him in was.
I'm pretty sure it was... I want to say the Fire Red Nuzlocke is when he would actively... Like, because I had him up here on the couch when we were playing that, and he would cry, so I had to, address him then. But that was back when, like, he wasn't... Like, he didn't know how to crawl, he didn't really know how to... I'm allowed to talk about you.
Yeah, he was barely in existence at that point.
Right, yeah, he didn't know how to do anything, so it was mostly just, like, keep him in the room with you, hold him, feed him when he fusses, put him down for a nap twice a day, and that was really it. And now he's crawling around, propping himself up on the furniture, and rummaging through the coffee table. Stop it. Hi. Why are you getting into trouble?
He's not getting into trouble. He's finding it.
That's the same as getting into it.
It's pure discovery. He's learning.
He actually kind of is. He knows that. Oh, there's Protect. He knows that, like, if a thing of food you set for him is too hot, he knows to back off and not touch it for a couple minutes. Now, of course, that's knowledge usually gleaned from having briefly touched it once, felt that it's hot, fussed at you for giving him something hot, and then consigning to not touching it.
Live and learn. That's literally what he's doing.
Well, that is life. In a buddy.
I like how the lighthouse is just titled the Lighthouse. Which, I mean, sure. I'm just surprised it doesn't say like Olivine Lighthouse or something like that. I need to get my hands on Waterfall at some point. Do we get Waterfall in this region?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I thought so, I just couldn't remember. Is that after?
None until I think we deal with Claire, though.
Is it Claire?
Claire's badge gives you the ability to use it outside of battle. You find it in Ice Path.
Okay, so right before Claire. So I got a hot minute before I get it then.
Yeah, unless you want to hop regions real quick to teach it.
No, it's fine. I'll wait it out. It's not an immediate need. It's not really gonna help me until.
I mean, it's kind of a need for my crocodile.
Honestly, I don't think so, Dilla, because I don't think you're really gonna need it. The only thing that would be helpful against is what's her name? Jasmine.
I'd like to have a water move that my crocodile can actually use.
Hey, rare candy. I'm making fine with Bubble Beam right now, I'll be honest.
Are you going Wrath or Toad?
Yeah, we'll find out soon.
Wait, you didn't teach it Surf?
What? I have the Ocarinas. I don't need to teach anything Surf.
It's still a strong move.
Yeah, but I don't care. Whew. I gotta actually name my team. I can't think of anything to go with them. Been lacking on that lately. The only thing I got is my Meganium named Lily.
Uh-oh. Well, shit.
Oh no, you lived.
Everything all right over there, Chris?
It will be. Slowpoke doesn't give much of the way of experience anyway, so I can afford taking the L this one time.
Oh. So Deluxe, now I'm almost caught up with everything. We're gonna have to start doing some side projects again. And I'm just thinking, I really did enjoy Medieval. That was a surprisingly joyful game.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad you had fun with it.
Well, I think we both did, because like honestly,
yeah, we both did. Except for that stupid clock.
Well, listen, the solution was simple. It just took me a while to get it to work right.
Yeah, like it was there, but like it should not have taken so much trial just to actually get it to work.
And
rated on a scale from one to the clock level in Mario 64.
Mario 64. Well, that was annoying for a different reason, though.
Yeah, it's a different annoyance. Literally, the only way to progress into the level was to actually get up onto the clock. The way you're intended to, we tried at least like a dozen times, figured it didn't work, so we tried looking elsewhere. And no, looking up like, no, we were doing it right. We just sucked.
Yeah, no, because it's like slightly a little too far. You have to basically it's like a spring, but it activates when you actually hit the jump button. So
and every time we tried doing it, we were just always a tad too far away to actually make the jump.
Yeah, I ended up
even
figuring
when
out.
We were just like at the edge of the spring.
I ended up figuring out you had to run while on the. It's a very small. It's not huge. It was a pretty small platform, and I had to get a little bit of a sprint going while standing on it. Because if I wasn't standing on it, I couldn't get on it because you had to jump on it. It was just tedium. And then there was the one level with the sludge everywhere. It was towards the first half of the game was really good. The second half of the game is where the annoyances really start coming in. But even though it wasn't so annoying that like it ruined the experience for me, it was still a very fun Halloween game to play.
Nice.
Easily.
I would play it every year as like a seasonal treat. Honestly, like, no question. Although I probably play the remastered version, as I imagine it's much better.
I imagine at least the camera work is much better.
Yeah, the camera was the worst like common thing that kept going because it was that old kind of camera where like if it hit a wall you couldn't really turn it the way you wanted to. So if you were in a hallway you couldn't really get it to the position you wanted to. Wasn't the worst.
Pikachu knows sing. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
Don't forget, Pikachu can't. Event Pikachu can know Teeter Dance.
Well, Noctowl apparently knows Heat Wave. Fantastic.
I'm still thinking back to when one of the Nuzlockes in Aura. I think it was me and Deadlock, and I don't think Chris was in that one. Oh no, not with Aura. It was with Hooray for Homicide. Hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from him in years.
Yeah, and we were all doing just a bunch of teeter dances. Like 3 teeter dances went off. It was one from the Lilligant.
I was the only one immune because I had own tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do miss Homicide. I do hope he's doing well. Him and Aura.
Yeah.
Good guys. Both good guys.
Mm-hmm.
Aura hasn't uploaded too much lately. I think his last one was like a couple months ago, so he's probably been busy with things.
I was gonna say, life happens.
I'm at the top of the lighthouse.
That it does.
Smeargle, the wild card.
Beware, it has... can I warn you about at least one move it has?
I mean, it's already dead, so there's not much need.
It had Frenzy Plant.
Interesting. And Petal Dance Pikachu. Why?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Alright,
Killian.
I've cleared the lighthouse.
Child.
Yeah, water is actually not my friend right now.
What level are you right now? Are you 33? So we can use you while we cross the ocean. Or I guess this is more like a sea or a bay.
No,
I think bay is a apt word.
If anything, it's a gulf.
Yeah, golf definitely do.
Thank you, Mantine.
When do you evolve again? What was it, 36? Yeah.
I don't know why these trainers are out here with water Pokemon. I feel like if you get stuck fighting a wild Pokemon, having a water type in the water route is not a good thing to save you.
Well, here's the thing. How else are you getting around in the water?
They swim.
Yeah, they could swim themselves, or you can get a flying type and have them fly you out of the water.
Yeah, like the implication, I think, across a couple of games is that you surf on a Pokemon because you are physically incapable of swimming.
I mean, most of these guys are titled swimmers, so I think
Yes, but I think you would have a water Pokemon on just in case.
that's fine. But I'm just saying, you don't need only water Pokemon. You should have something to like actively defend yourself with from wild
Gonna
Pokemon.
go on a limb and say that this Pokefan dude is a fan of the franchise.
A little bit. He's the reason why.
I was gonna say, like a huge fan of the franchise, like a 6 times fan of the franchise.
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about before. Well, at least I know where Chris is now.
Yeah. I think I know where he is too. And how many Pidgeys does this person have?
All of them.
Well, no, he has a Pidgeotto.
Olivine. What do you want, Silver?
I do hope that when we get to the Nuzlocking Sun Moon, Ultra Sun Moon, I am able to get Minior, because unfortunately it is the only game that Minior currently exists in. It is said to be coming back in the second DLC for Scarlet Violet, but until that happens...
I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, from the leaks I saw a while ago, because it leaked all the Pokemon that come back between the two of them, it's gotten everyone right so far, so I'm willing to believe it's coming back. All the starters are back. You're going to be back at the second DLC, so that's nice at least.
There's a fishing dude in Olivine somewhere, isn't there?
I think he's in one of the houses connected to the fence. I don't remember which one though.
Connected to the.
I think it's towards the middle of the town. There's like two in the middle, and he's in one of them. I'm pretty sure.
I think I found him.
Actually, why am I not using a repel?
So that's the good rod in this game. Super Rod is where?
I think originally it was in Kanto, so I don't know where they would have moved it to.
Well, if I recall correctly, there is actually somewhere like towards the end of the game where the Super Rod is.
Well, yeah,
like it is actually in this region.
Yeah, no, I think they had to move it somewhere. I just don't know where it would be.
I remember running into it. I just don't remember where.
We'll have to keep our eyes out for it then.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Bayleaf.
Gillian, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Always forget that Seadra can have Poison Point for some reason.
That what can?
Seadra.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not poison Pokemon.
It's not poison. I don't think it really learns that many poison moves besides Toxic.
Why did you not touch on the stuff?
God dang poison powder.
He's over there playing around on AJ's exercise bike.
Oh, jeez.
There's nothing on there he can really get into. He just knock a piece off.
As long as he doesn't hurt himself.
Oh, no, he's not. Where is...
Alright, well, I've made it to Cianwood.
Having fun speedrunning?
Listen. I said I needed to get here. This is my main destination.
Am I crazy here?
Take your time. I'll do some exploring and get myself prepared otherwise.
Ow.
That being said, I'm gonna completely decimate Chuck's gym here, but you know.
I'll consider decimating him when I get there.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Really? Go figure.
I cannot wait to grab the remake of Super Mario RPG and the one for Thousand Year Door.
Thousand Year Door is the one I'm interested in.
It's funny because I was getting ready. I was like gonna stream it next and finally play it because I played it as a kid, but I never really got that far because I just didn't read. So I never actually got that far in it. So I was gonna finally play it, and then they announced that they're doing the remaster. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for that then. And then Nintendo announced a few things. I really want to play that Peach game because it looks good. If anything, maybe a little easy, but we'll see about that when it actually comes out.
Oh, is she getting her own game? I've kept up with exactly nothing that they've put out.
This is why I put stuff in the game news, but you never look in there.
I have no need to. Like, most of the things that are relevant to my interests, I hear about them already, and I get them when they come out.
Hear about it through us.
Fire Gem Noctowl, fuck off.
Heat Wave?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
They're doing a Peach.
The hell with everything that is and represents.
Yeah, but they're doing a Peach game, and it's like she's in a theater and something. She can change into these costumes and do different kinds of stuff. It's interesting. It looks cute. And it looks like, you know, a positive version of Peach instead of making her use her emotions as a mechanic. Yeah. And then let's the remake of Super Mario RPG, remake of Super Mario or Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and then Super Mario Wonder. I am personally interested in because it just looks fun.
Hmm. Yeah, buddy.
Ah.
Really? I never thought of it that way.
We can't hear him now, so we don't know what he's saying. Has he actually said any words yet?
No, he's screwing around with phonetics right now, so like he's able to say like da 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 da, but he doesn't associate meaning to it yet.
Okay, so he's making sounds that are getting close to words.
Yeah, he's making sounds. He has yet to associate them with words, and then to associate those with people.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah, he'll get there.
Also, the gator has been unleashed.
Ah, he's finally evolved, has he?
Onslow Green.
I do kind of wish that Pokemon would go back a little bit with their designs, because, I mean, every generation kind of feels different, but I do want to go back to the more monster kind of designs, but because a lot of them feel very, I don't know, tame in a way.
Too realistic, too animalistic.
I guess.
Just
I don't
like
really know
too
how.
basic, I guess. Also.
Yeah, they're very simple.
Yeah, like I think at some point someone in design team forgot that they are called pocket monsters.
I mean, they're still technically monsters. But we just don't have anything that's too monstrous. Because I think, I don't know, the most monstrous thing I think in Gen 8 was probably Eternatus, because it's just an amalgamation of shapes.
Was just what?
And it was like an amalgamation of shapes.
No, I'm asking which Pokemon.
Eternatus. The legendary in Gen 8.
Yeah.
But if you think about Gen 8 as a whole, the Pokemon there, nothing was too crazy. Grimmsnarl was probably the most monstrous by folktale lore.
Yeah, because Celtic lore Fae are kind of insane.
Yeah, but you could still see very humanoid, which, again, it's kind of supposed to be, but...
Like, I would love to see, like, old school, maybe, like, 8th or 9th century England. Like, after the Roman Empire had already cleared out, but before... Probably, like during the Viking migration era, back when it was still, trees over most of the country, like, before they deforested, like, 90% of it. Because from what I've seen in like old writings and things, like old school forested England was like a almost hauntingly mystical looking place.
Pokemon Legends Galar. That would actually be kind of interesting.
If you want to look, honestly, if you want to see England in that lens, you might as well just play AC Valhalla.
I don't even feel like an Assassin's Creed game anymore, because from what I saw, it just looks like a totally different game.
Okay, that one wasn't. That was an Assassin's Creed game in the same way that Black Flag was. Like, Edward is not an assassin. He's a pirate, and Eivor is not an assassin because they're a Viking.
Okay, so name only.
Yeah, well, Eivor associates with the assassins, or as they're known in this point in history, the Hidden Ones. And, like, they're allies, but Eivor is not an assassin, at least not in the point that I've played through.
It feels weird to be calling your game about assassins when you don't do anything with the assassins.
Oh no,
or when you're not the assassin, rather.
They feature prevalently, but they tie it to where, because the Hidden Ones' aim in this time period is to retake England from the Order of the Ancients, which is the organization that became the Templars. And Eivor's stake in that is by going around and removing the Ancients from England, they're able to secure alliances and treaties for their clan that just came to England from Norway. So it's kind of a win-win.
I see.
Yeah.
I see you over there.
Hello there. Can you take out a superior Pokemon?
Are you guys in the lighthouse, or?
Yeah, we're both in the lighthouse.
Yes.
I'm fighting Ucine right now.
Destroy him.
I'm working on it. He put my Raichu to sleep, and Raichu decided not to wake up until the very last turn, so that didn't help.
Channel your inner Jura and remember how much Councilman Ucine pissed you off.
Destroy him. Did not destroy him.
Just as it, yeah, no, you didn't get to destroy him in that game.
Oh yeah, that was the racist dude, right?
That was the rich councilman in card.
That's right, yeah.
Wasn't aware there was a Politoed here.
There was in fact a Politoed there.
Can confirm.
How many team members do you have? Do you have 4 or 5?
5.
And Chris, how many do you have so far?
Guess you'll have to fight me and find out, won't you?
I think he has 6.
I can play that card too.
When I was doing it, it was about what I had, not how many I had.
This is about what I have.
I think he has 6.
Ooh, and now,
Oh,
Gillian, careful with that.
Chris, I won't say it, but I did see what you had there, and I gotta say, nice.
Ah, yes.
I definitely respect it.
That might have been a reactionary thing, a sort of countermeasure, if you will.
I'm not sure what to, but you know what? I am all here for it.
Yes, you are. You know exactly what to. It's nothing on your team, at least nothing that I know of on your team.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm looking at my team, it doesn't really do much of mine.
I'm gonna do that. I should use Pound.
Oh, what? My team doesn't do anything to yours?
No, the thing I saw.
Oh, yeah, no, it's... I mean... One of your things, maybe.
Maybe 2. But
But it
like,
was
as
not
a whole, no, I don't see it.
It was not intended for you.
Yeah, I still like seeing it, though.
I'm very curious of what it is.
For his sake, I will not say it.
Well, that's fine. I'm just curious.
Stifle your curiosity.
No. Oh, this ain't good.
What noise is that you're making?
I can give you a hint, it took on a Bayleaf.
Doesn't really help
Successfully.
At all. Doesn't really help at all, because, like, anything can think of it. Besides, I doubt he got it specifically for Bayleaf when he has Typhlosion.
I have Typhlosion, I have Gengar, I have Togekiss. Like, Meganium is my least concern.
I do know.
And I'm out of here.
Where did Gengar take damage from?
So
Yeah,
I
but-
have 2 Pokemon to evolve. One of which I can do whenever I want.
Whenever the what?
Whenever I want.
I don't know why
There
he
we
does this.
I do it because I want to. Shut up.
I'm allowed to question.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, now time to go over to the 7 Seas.
Yeah. Once I finish with UC, we will be ending the recording here, so...
Cool.
Well, you might want to throw a repel on there, Deadlock. Unless you're looking for something, in which case don't throw a repel on.
Nothing on the water. I could have technically caught it, but it would have been more of a pain than just waiting until after we're done with Chuck.
I'm curious of what you're looking for.
I've made no secret on what it is.
Did you? Oh, I forgot then. Oh, did you ever catch that normal type you were looking for?
No.
Is that the thing you were looking for?
Yes.
Ah.
What is it, a Tauros?
Nope.
No.
Cool.
Deadlock didn't tell me what you had, so I won't tell you what he had.
That's fair.
God dang confusion!
Oh, hey, now I'm fighting Politoed.
Ah.
Now this, I don't know if he can survive.
Well, while they're doing that, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.